Globally, our reef ecosystems and the fisheries they support are in danger. Up to half of our coral reefs are already lost, and the decline continues with alarming speed. It's happening twice the pace of rainforest decline. But other habitats may help offer fisheries stability, such as the artificial reefs that have been thriving quietly below the surface on oil and gas platforms, contributing important habitat for fisheries in areas like the Gulf of Mexico.
My first job after college was working as an environmental field technician in the Gulf of Mexico following the devastating events of the BP oil spill. It was here that I first learned about the Rigs to Reefs program, where retired oil platforms are converted into permanent artificial reefs from the fishermen that we were working with, who would spend their weekends fishing on these platforms. There is a deeply intertwined relationship between offshore oil platforms and fisheries communities in the Gulf. If you've ever been to Grand Isle in Louisiana or similar communities, you can see how much oil and gas and seafood coexist, and what an important resource platforms are for Gulf Coast fisheries. However, as we begin to shift away from petroleum-based energy sources and our oil platforms are removed, the question becomes, what happens when these habitats are removed, and how will this impact Gulf Coast fisheries?
FishLat, Fisheries Location Assessment Technology, is a web-based interactive platform that builds consensus between the fisheries and energy sectors. FishLat is important because it provides location-specific fisheries information to the decision makers who need it. Our platform will ensure that our end users have access to the best available science and data to help them make decisions regarding platform reefing or removal, and in the future, decisions of wind energy development, siting, and installation. Now is a critical moment in which fisheries are on the brink of significant change in the Gulf. And if we move quickly, we can get the best information in the hands of decision makers.
FishLat is the first and only spatially explicit modeling tool that directly links predictive fisheries models to marine energy structures and integrates data on key aspects of the fisheries ecosystem. We can predict how the removal, addition, or conversion of an individual platform habitat could impact ecological fish communities and connectivity, as well as the fisheries relying on these resources. One innovative feature is providing multi-sector fishing activity estimates at platforms in near real time, using satellite data and machine learning through FishLat's hosting platform, Global Fishing Watch. These time series data will also be used to predictively model responses in fishing activity to changes in platform habitats. This combination of ecological and economic inputs will help decision makers engaging the values of offshore platforms to fisheries, and in assessing various management scenarios through spatial planning.
The broader impacts of our project shifts our focus from fish to people, specifically those formerly incarcerated citizens who have re-entered a technology-centered society without the skills to effectively integrate. Our project requires the visual review of many hours of underwater ROV video to document the presence of important fishes beneath the platforms. This task doesn't require oceanographic expertise, just basic computer skills. So we're teaching formerly incarcerated citizens how to use computers to help us process data. They'll gain valuable life skills, work experience, and a laptop.
This is FishLat, developed by a team of oil and gas consultants,
biological oceanographers,
data scientists,
Fisheries biologists,
resource economists,
marine conservation biologists,
ocean circulation modelers,
quantitative fisheries biologists.
a tool that will ensure that the best available science and data are used to make decisions regarding the future of offshore energy.